Welcome to Mint. I am Sahil Makkad. In today's edition of From the Newsroom, we have with us Utpal Bhaskar. We will talk about managerial crisis in two state-run companies, NHPC and Tehri Hydro Development. Utpal, welcome to show. So what is the crisis in these two companies?
Sahil, as you first came to know about the CVC, the clearance of CVC which has not come in the case of both NHPC's Abel Srivastav and RST Sai, who is the chairman and managing director of Tehri Hydro. In the case of Abel Srivastav, he was selected to head NHPC, which is India's premier hydropower generation firm. He didn't get the approval from CVC. Instead, CVC also asked for a minor penalty to be imposed on him. In the case of RST Sai, though he was continuing as the chairman and managing director of Tehri Hydro, after completion of 5 years, his appointment had to be reaffirmed by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet. Now, that didn't also happen because the CVC didn't give a go-ahead to Mr. Sai. So this is exactly what is happening. Also, it's kind of representative of a larger crisis in the Indian public sector space, where time and again publications such as ours have been trying to put this out to the audience, to the readers, that there's a lack of succession planning in Indian public sector units. Some of them, for them to develop sectors such as energy, is a public sector which has to play a very wider and important role.
So as you pointed out that there is a problem, so how it is affecting the companies at large?
Now what happens is, when you talk about, say, a company such as an NHPC which is interested with setting up hydropower projects in the country, or say with THDC, until unless you have the head of such PSU, decision making kind of slows down. And as we have seen over a period of time, decision making anyway in the public sector space has slowed down because of n number of problems, apart from the ones which we just mentioned. What happens is, if you do not have officiating head and who is there in a permanent capacity, no decision making takes place, because no one would like to take decisions and later on would like to be hauled up for some things which don't go as per plans.
So is the government planning to install new people there?
Now, selections to public sector units is a very time-consuming process. It takes around a year from the day that the process starts. While it's been said that the candidature of Mr. Sai will be put up again, has already been put up again to the new minister, Mr. Veerappa Moily, and a fresh clearance from CVC has been sought. It's left to be seen how this things goes forward.
I hope the government soon sort out this problem. Thank you, Utpal, for this perspective. On this note, we end today's show. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.